Hey, what's up, gang? We're here for our hamstrings and glutes workout. I'm showing you what you might want in your setup. You can totally get this done like bare bones with a couple of weight options, but I prefer to have multiple heavy options. So a heavy barbell, depending on your hip thrust setup, you might have a Smith machine if you're taking this workout to the gym, which would be ideal. I've got my booty sprout so I can do heavier resistance plus a little bit of weight. I have 30-pound dumbbells. I have 20-pound dumbbells. I have my barbell set up for Sumo RDLs. I'll also be using a mini loop band. We're going to use that for a little bit of the warm up and then for some single leg side glute raises. Okay. Hamstring curls, a few different options. Obviously, if you're at the gym, you could use the hamstring curl machine. I'm going to grab a Swiss ball and do a lying hamstring curl. You can also opt for, if you have dumbbells only, a lying hamstring curl with a dumbbell in between the heels. Okay. So I'm going to grab that. I'm going to scoot this out of my frame for right now. Superset number one is going to be regular old squats, dumbbell squats, front squats, back squats. It's up to you, your preference. Any kind of squat you want, with whatever weight you typically use, 8 to 10 reps, and then we're going to move to a kickstand hip thrust. That's where this baby comes in. So single leg, okay, you may not need as much weight or as much resistance for the kickstand, okay? Let me get my music back up and running, and then let me grab my Swiss ball. Again, no Swiss ball, no problem. You can use a dumbbell instead if you need to make this workout travel friendly. And you could also use a cable machine instead of a mini loop band. Again, if you're at a ankle strap, that'll work just fine today. All right, so super quick warm up. I just want to get a few dynamic movements in. So if you need more time in your warm up, take more time. Take a 5 to 10 minute ride or walk, low impact jog, some jumping jacks, some inchworms. I already did a longer warm up, so this is more of an express warm up. Make sure your toes are pointed straight and you're pressing against that resistance band. So we're activating the outer glutes, and I want to always prioritize a quality warm-up where we're engaging the specific muscles that we're about to work. If you really make an effort to create that mind-muscle connection in your warm-up, you're going to have a quality workout every single time, no question. Awesome, loose that band. We're going to take some air squats. And in your air squats, really honestly focus on getting that full range of motion. I know it's tempting when you start lifting heavy in your squats to stop here before you really need to stop. I want you fully engaged and activated in the hamstrings and the glutes in your squat. Draw the navel in. Keep that back nice and flat. Focus right here on full range of motion. If you need to sit your butt in a chair or a box or bench, do it.
Good for 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Little kickstand, hamstring stretch. Working on the hinge in this scoot motion. We've got a lot of single leg accessory work today. Perfect. Last one. Awesome. Let's get right into it. 8 to 10 squats. We're doing 3 rounds, okay? 3 rounds of our squats and our kickstand hip thrust. 8 to 12 reps of hip thrust. Superset, all right? So we're not standing around, we're not waiting around. We're jumping right into the next exercise. Here we go. Big difference from our air squat warm-up. Kickstand position, which means your back leg is doing 95% of the work. The other leg is just real simply along for the ride. 8 to 12 reps. Switch it up. So again, not having to use a lot of weight. I don't care if you're using body weight. If you're really creating that proper mind to muscle connection, whatever weight you're using is going to be effective for you. Good. Avoid recruiting your other leg to do the work. Focus on the left, focus on the right, and your ass is gonna be on fire. My ass is on fire. I've done 1 set. All right, so if you're in the right position and if you're really focused on tempo, it doesn't matter how much weight you're throwing up for this move right here, okay? Go to 12 reps if you feel you're leaving more than 4 reps in the reserve. I like to leave 2 to 3 only, or go till failure. And we're gonna rest a little bit so that we can continue to work as hard in sets 2 and 3. Get comfortable resting in between sets. No, you don't need to do jumping jacks. You don't need to be doing burpees right now. You don't need to be doing mountain climbers. You need to recover, let the heart rate come down so that you can go hard in sets 2 and 3. Stop putting your time, focus, and energy into sweating or burning calories or getting your heart rate up, and put the focus into the lifts. Okay, because that's how you're going to get strong. That's how you're going to lose body fat. That's how you're going to continue to burn fat in your sleep is when you prioritize lifts. Okay, so stop jumping around, relax, let the heart rate come down, rest for 1 to 2 minutes in between each superset. As much as you need. Try not to lock out those knees at all. Now I am choosing to max out in my effort and not leave any reps in the reserve. If you're leaving some in there, then stop at 8 or stop at 10 or stop at 12, but do not leave 5 to 6 reps in the reserve. Not if you're looking to lift that booty. As you fatigue, slow it down even more. Keep that chin tucked to chest. Keep that form locked in. Oh, fuck. All right, awesome shit. Rest. 60 to 120 seconds. Rest. Here we go. Breathe, roll those shoulders back. Take a second to take an audit of your form and your posture. If needed, cough to help engage that core so you can see how that feels. Because if you're not engaging your core, you're susceptible to low back pain and letting the back take over. And when the hamstrings and glutes are tired, we want to double down on our form and not get lazy with it. If you're working with a weight that is too much to maintain proper form and technique, I'm going to need you to drop to a weight that is more manageable for 8 to 10 reps for 3 sets. That doesn't mean that you're working backwards or not progressing. In fact, it's the opposite. Sometimes you need to take a pause or a step back in order to leap forward. Last set, best set. should have been worked the kinks by now, changed up weight, found a rep range that works. Because what you do on one side, you must do on the other. It's not like, oh shit, I fucked up. Nope, now you have to do the same thing on the other side. Whew. All right, I'm gonna scoot this out of the frame, out of the way. All right, what do we got here? We've got our Sumo RDLs. We're gonna 8 to 12 reps, and we're gonna superset that with a single leg RDL. You're not gonna need a super heavy weight for that, and you might need a wall, chair, bench, cable bar, something for balance support. So I like a wall, boom, that way I'm not reliant on it, but it's there, and that's gonna help me with my balance. We're not looking to be a rocket in that move. We're looking to engage the glute, keep the core nice and engaged, and come up like a Tin Man. Boom, 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 boom. So we're not out here, we're not opening up the hip, we're not doing crazy shit out here. No, a little glute engagement, and that's what we're looking for, that's what we need. All right, so Sumo RDLs I'm gonna do with a barbell. And we have 8 to 12 reps with our sumos. 3 rounds. You don't have to do the same amount of reps every single round. Just make sure you're being challenged, right? We've got 10 reps each side. Same deal, other side. Again, we're not a rocket. rest, rest, rest. Round 2, set number 2, and I'm gonna push myself a little bit harder in some way. So you might wanna add weight, you might wanna add reps, you might want to check on your form a little bit, make sure your bar or dumbbells are super tight to the body, so we're creating the right angle in that hinge, because the angle is everything. So make sure in this position you're loading in the glutes, and you should be feeling this in the outer glutes. Outer glutes are working, inner thighs are working a little bit, but this is all outer glutes and a little bit of hamstring work, okay? Switch it up. Good shit. Rest. Last round, best round. We're gonna do our best to slow our tempo a little bit. All right. So sumos, I pushed from 8 to 9. This round I'm gonna go for 10. Hopefully, maybe next week, I make it to 12 or 11. Progress is progress, right? All right, this is the last time you'll see these moves. Last opportunity to make a progression. All of the energy and effort right here into this last set, okay? Because we got hamstring curls, and we got some side leg raises to finish out. So this is really the bulk of our work. Put your energy and focus into this set. Here we go. 0 reps in reserve. Again, it's not about how far you can come, it's about the quality of the hinge. So, create a quality hinge, even if you're only coming back to here. Balance doesn't need to be perfect. All right, finishing with hamstring curls and some side raises. A couple options for your side raises. So if it's more comfortable for you to come into a lying position, boom, grab a mini loop band and go in a lying position. If you have balance support, you can stand. I'm going to choose to lie in this position with a band, but 8 to 10 hamstring curls, 8 to 12 single leg glute raises, side raises, and then we're going to call it a day. Here we go. Again, if you have a dumbbell only, use your dumbbell lying on your belly. Next round, I'm going to go for 9. Last round, I will go for 10. Toes pointed straight. Same thing, switch it up. Woo. You guys want to make sure you hit your protein goal today, please. Please, don't put in all of this work and not hit a protein goal or not track your nutrition, because ain't nobody have time for that. We don't have time for guesswork. I want you confident in your numbers. Confident to say, shit, yeah, I'm finally getting a return on all this time I'm putting into these workouts because I'm hitting my protein goal every day, or at least more days than not in my week. Don't show up and do all of this and make the effort just to not hit a protein goal. Please, I beg you. I beg you. If you don't know what your goal should be, baseline recommendation, 0.8 to 0.2 grams per your body weight in pounds, okay? Oh shit, that's a lot. Yeah, it is. It is. Hamstrings are worked. Let's get the glutes on fire. Let's get the glutes on fire. Quick little butt spin. Oh shit, Kate Bush is on my playlist. Hell yeah. Never had a more timely song ever in my life show up on a playlist. My goodness. Less important to rest in between your accessory superset. This is accessory work. So you can flow into the next set if you need to, if you want to, which I'm going to. Compound lifts, we need to rest. We need to recover in between. Last set, best set. Hamstrings are, I'm twitching actually. I'm actually twitching. Quick little butt spin. Why'd you stop at 10? Because I was struggling in the last rep. That's why. That's the reason. Oh my God. All right. Way to show up, way to slay. Hydrate, stretch, eat. Focus on recovery. All right. Recover this weekend. We got a deload week coming next week. Hells yeah. So hydrate, move, stretch. Slay the rest of your day, the rest of your weekend. And I'll see you next week.